Have you ever tried to convert a date format and ended up more confused than when you started? It can be really frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling how to convert the DDMMYYY format using dateutil.parser. I totally get it. You have a date string like 2405-2017, and when you try to parse it, you get an error saying month must be in 1/12. It's a common issue that many people face when dealing with date formats. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, how can I convert the string 2405-2017 using dateutil.parser without manipulating the string? They noticed that the parser misreads the month due to the lack of separators. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what's happening here? The dateutil.parser is trying to interpret 5/2017, but without any separators, it gets confused. It reads 0520 as the month instead of 05. This is a common pitfall when parsing dates without clear delimiters. And stick around. I have a neat trick at the end that will help you handle date formats like a pro. To convert the date string in the format DDMYYY using dateutil.parser, the user can utilize the step time method instead of the parse method. This allows for specifying the exact format of the date string. Next, the user should ensure that the date string is correctly formatted. The step time method will interpret the string based on the format provided, which in this case is day, month, and year. After parsing the date string, the user can print the result to verify that the conversion was successful. This will show the date in a standard format. Finally, the user can use the parsed date object for further processing or manipulation as needed in their application. Fun fact, did you know that the way we format dates varies around the world? In some places, they write the year first, while others put the day first. It's a global puzzle. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests that dateutil.parser needs hints about the date format. Without these hints, it assumes the format is YYYMDD, which causes issues with your input. They recommend rearranging the string to YYYMMD format like this: dateutil.parser.parse D24 D02. Alternatively, you can use separators in the date, such as dateutil.parser.parse 24.05-2017, but the rearrangement method is preferred due to potential ambiguities. That's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. An alternative approach suggests using the datetime library for this conversion. However, if you prefer to stick with dateutil.parser, you can modify your string format first. By joining the day, month, and year with slashes, you can make it understandable for dateutil.parser. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. This user points out that you cannot use dateutil.parser.parse without manipulating the string. They demonstrate that even with parser info set to prioritize day first, the function still raises an error because it cannot interpret the input correctly. The user explains that the parser info's jump array does not include an empty string, which is why the input fails. They emphasize that separators are necessary for proper parsing. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always ensure your date strings have clear separators. This will save you from a lot of headaches when parsing dates in the future. And there you have it. You should now be able to convert DDMMYY strings effortlessly. Remember, clear formatting is key. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we tackle more date-related challenges.